I'm out here in Boston, minding my own business, and I got an email from California. And they asked me to send them a proposal to make a film about the state of California. So I immediately jumped on Facebook, posted something that said, hey, if you know anybody out in California that's doing anything awesome or is doing anything artistic or cool or interesting, hit me up. So I decided that the best thing to do is to go and to see this place and to meet these people and to show you what California's like. And that's it. So let's hit it.
Great-grandparents came here in the 20s and they opened up a restaurant that still exists. And it's not just the fact that, you know, I'm born here, raised here, you know, this is where we call home, but it really is an amazing place to live. You have to come see it for yourself. Smell that salt water, walk around the hills, and you look down, you see the ocean, you see Alcatraz, and you look up and you see sky rises and you know, the financial district. So yeah, it's cool.
I don't know, is this on? Are we official or whatever? Way back when, before the days of television, I sort of grew up thinking the whole world was like my own hometown type thing. And it wasn't until I just didn't appreciate the incredible area that this is, the visuals, the people, the history. It's just awesome. And the more I traveled, the more I learned to appreciate what an incredible area it is.
We've been married 30 years and we've lived here the whole time, and we've ventured all over this state and only seen a fraction of it, to tell you the truth. But what we know about California is it's incredibly varied.
You're experiencing the land, but you're right next to this vast, vast ocean, and we experience that because we get to see the whales go by on their migration. We can see the sunset and the moonset on the ocean. So, you know, you're on the land, but you get to experience the ocean in a very intimate way.
We bought this place 25 years ago, and it was just raw land. Nothing but brush and trees, but nothing had ever been built on it. And it was before all of our kids were born, and they got to see the dream happen from nothing to something that actually is functioning and popular and is working. I think one of the beautiful things about California is that it's a place where dreamers end up.
Wine is one of the last shared experiences. It's like eating at one table with all the food and everybody's taking bites of it. A bottle of wine, when you pour it, pull that cork, the wine in there used to be grapes, the bottle used to be sand, the cork used to be the bark of a tree, and then you pull it and you release it, and you pour it in people's glass and everybody takes a sip. That tells the story of a specific place, a specific year, a specific time. And then you're experiencing that in a specific moment with the people you love. The name of our company is SAARLOOS & Sons, and you know that's kind of the name of a plumbing company. Really, it should be, not a fine wine distribution. You know, if you build a huge vineyard, you have nothing but work, and you have to harvest these grapes. You have to make these wines because people are counting on it. We have a family creed, which is we live to honor those that have come before us and we prepare the way for those yet to come. And I'm just going to be a small part of that story of the next 200 years of kids coming up. If we do everything right here and do it the hard way, then we have an opportunity for them to succeed here. People move here because they need to have their feet in the water and their face in the sun. And the quality of life is through the roof.
People who come to California, they come here looking for the American dream. And what makes it unique and diverse, and the reason why it works and why it's so grand, is because you already have to have an open mind to even get up and come from where you come from. But when you come here, you've already taken that first step and said, you know what, I want to be different. I want to be better. I want to be around other people. I want to see what other cultures have to offer. And that's why those people come here, and that's what makes not only Los Angeles, but that's what makes this shop work. That's what makes Los Angeles work. That's what makes California work.
I think California is a creative place in general, and I'm not a trained artist, so I have a desire to create something. And over time, I've learned a certain craft to what I do. You know, when I look at this, it looks like nothing. But when you have a canvas of a t-shirt or a clothing brand or an item, you can make it into something. So, you know, I hope what I'm doing and the art that I'm putting out there, you know, I hope it just inspires people to go for their dream. There's nothing more invigorating than being able to do that.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Lost in the desert. I just thought it was just gonna be just a boring road trip, sitting in the car with a bunch of guys that I didn't know. And I was just totally wrong. We have the snow, we have the deserts, we have the mountains. Being from California, you take it for granted. And if you can just stop and appreciate some of these things, you'll really see what California is all about.
I think what we figured out was it would take years to see everything California had to offer. But what we did see was amazing, and it was diverse, and it was vibrant, and it was beautiful, and it was inspiring, and just this very short, very brief 4-day trip was an experience that I'll never forget.
Every place that we went was so special. It put the emphasis on the fact of that how great of a place California is and how big it is. And the people were fantastic, and it doesn't matter ethnicity or background or anyone, you know, kids, adults, teenagers, everyone that we came across just has this fascination and love for California.
It's perfect, but now the secret door is shut. Sorry, too many people found out about the secret. Don't come to California because it's too good, and I want it all for myself.